Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do with strawberry puree. Alright, clean, clean, clean. Ah! Strawberry's out! No, I forgot that was open. Get back into there. You do not belong. We'll see you soon. All right, I think it's time for some coffee because the Benadryl is kicking my ass. Living where we do now has been like an absolute weird adventure that I wish we could not have to do. Like we made it, we made it to where we were going, and we walked into a place called, it's like a Mexican food store, or like a Mexican fast food chain, but it's not Mexican. Like I stood there and stared at the sign, just like absolutely flabbergasted for like 20 seconds, just go like rapid cycling between what? No. What? No, 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 no. And Philip was like standing out there, and he was like, Serena, don't you do it. Don't you do it. And so I'm trying to control my, this is what you think Mexican food is? This is what you think Mexican food is? Like, growing up in Arizona, you get spoiled by good Mexican food because you're right next to the border. Okay, you're going. So I ordered street tacos, or what they claimed to be street tacos. I wanted death. Like, I always welcome the sweet release of death upon this, you know, from this mortal coil, but I wanted death even more so. I think I got like 3 or 4 bites into one of the street tacos, and I was like, nope, cannot do this, will not do this, we are done. No, they were not tacos. I don't know what they were, but they were not tacos. How about a strawberry skate? One second. That. I thought that was like important because it was a number from an area I recognized, but scam! Yeah, they were fake tacos. They really were. But they had like really good hash browns, although they called them potato olays, and I'm like, you do realize olay means hay in Spanish? It's like olay. So, you know, that was, love that for me. Yep. At least one of our friends who lives up here is also Hispanic and like makes really good authentic Mexican food, so I'm just like, you shall get me through this time in my life where I am like deprived of amazing tacos and food. Okay, so I am going to be jumping in between. Riley, if anyone like follows or does anything cool like that, like important notifications, message me on Discord if you can, because when you exit out of like your chat, it doesn't really like tell you what's going on. Oh, I have strawberries I need to like stir. That's a thing. Serena, why won't you have children? I forget to stir things on the stove. Alright, stove is at 350 Fahrenheit. Baking soda, baking powder, and salt together. Set aside. My other pots are in the dishwasher, and I just didn't feel like delaying the stream any much longer, so we're working with what we got here. Maximum effort. I need teaspoons. I have a bunch of different ones because like Philip kept killing my like measuring spoons. So now anytime like he murders one, I just buy a new entire set just to replace that one. Alright, how much baking soda and powder? Alright. Baking powder is going to be 2 teaspoons. I'm like really excited we're baking together. like I have wanted to bake with people for so long because it is something I love doing and I love cooking, but it's like trying to juggle doing a stream and then doing adult things. It's like, just come chill and hang out with me while I do something fun and yummy all at the same time and feed my narcissism. So we're gonna eventually start doing cooking with my grandmother's recipes. I've been testing them by myself for right now because, you know, I just kind of like want to enjoy 1 or 2 recipes from my childhood on my own and just like appreciate my grandma and like those memories, even though she turned out to be a flaming bitch at the end. I still love my Gammy. Alright, so I'm going to turn this on for a second, and if it's too loud, I will look. I'm gonna keep an eye on the chat. I'm gonna ask you guys to let me know because we are new in uncharted territory here, people. All right. Let me know if that was too loud. No! This is one thing I hate with black. Like, I made my grandma's recipe for Indian fry bread the other day, and oh my god, was it rich. Oh, it was delicious, and now I'm like, now I know why she only made it like once in a blue moon, because dang. Okay, let me put some coffee into my hot water to make it coffee. Actually, not that bad. Awesome, dude, this is working out great for us. God, that sounded like Woody the Woodpecker laughed for a second there. Also, for the future of this channel too, we're going to be doing a lot of charity drives in the future, just because I'm a pretty little white girl and people pay attention to what I have to say. Partly because I will start screaming and yelling at you and cursing you out until you do as I say when, you know, I need to get shit done, but still, I just don't feel comfortable not doing something that will benefit somebody who's having a hard time, because like part of the reason in my life, like I want to do good and I want to do right by my fellow man, and it's just, I know what it's like to have no one fight for you, and I don't like that idea, and I don't like contributing to a system that just doesn't help people, you know? It's just not something I'm like built to do. Like, I was always raised, if you saw something, say something. So I'm saying something. So in the future, we're gonna be doing charity drives, and if anyone has like an actual charity they like and the charity's not problematic and they do good deeds, hit me up, let me know. I would love to like contact them and just be like, hey, I kind of like want to do something with you. And it's not just one specific area. Like, one of the main areas we're always going to do and we're always going to hit up is mental health, because that is my own personal struggle. That is something that I have strong emotions about because that affects me. So I'm always going to have extremely strong emotions about that, and that's always going to take up the forefront of my mind. But like, trans charities, fuck yeah, send that shit to me. I'll eat that up all day. You know, POC communities, send that to me. You know, send stuff to me and let me know that, hey, I want to see this, and I'll be like, yeah, let me see what I can do. It's an evolving idea, but we are going to do this. Like, I've been teasing for the last couple of last couple of weeks that I've got big plans, and just because I've been like sitting around playing video games, like, let's be realistic. I've been playing around a lot of video games, but I've also been thinking and also plotting, which, you know, your girl does in spades. In spades. Troublemaker making a difference. Yeah. You know, I may be a troublemaker, but I still like making a difference with people. Hype! Okay, so let's mix this a little bit more. I can't wait till I get an actual like KitchenAid mixer. I've wanted one of those for so long. This does its job, you know? We're good right now. Although if it did die, I'd have a justification for buying a new one. Ayo! Hey Faye! But like I honestly just between you and my besties. Just between us besties, right? I did think about sabotaging my little hand mixer so that way I could get a KitchenAid mixer. Now I can neither confirm nor deny this in the future. But that was a thought that was had. And from now on I will plead the fifth. We heard nothing. You saw nothing either. I'm like waiting for Philip to come down here and just be like, I'm hungry. I want to go in the kitchen, but I can't because I don't want to be on camera. You know, that man will support me in anything I do, but like if you want him on screen, he's just never gonna do it. Like, I've had that conversation with him. I'm just like, you know, my followers just like, they love you so much. They want you to be on, you know, stream with me. And he's like, never gonna happen. He's like, I'm okay with giving snarky comments off the side, but that's all you're gonna get. No, I don't think it is. Philip bought it for me, so I can send you a link later, Kylie, if you want it. It was for a Christmas present when I told him I actually wanted to start doing this more. So like how it became me streaming was I had slowly started buying more and more equipment from like starting in 2017. So this was like kind of a long, slow build up to. Okay. So it was just kind of like a long and slow build up to me actually streaming because we all know my self-conscious and self-worth is like always in the shitter. So there was one time when I like mentioned I'm gonna need a mic because I know the one on my webcam isn't the greatest. And so Phil comes and he's like, do not look on Amazon. I was like, why? He's told me I bought you your Christmas present and I don't want you to like get it spoiled. So, I mean, it did eventually get spoiled because Amazon was like, this has shit. And I'm like, oh, my spouse is the best. Okay. I have something on the stove and I keep forgetting. Okay. Low heat. It's already on low heat. Alright. I'm going to switch out of the chat for a second and then go back to recipe. So, BRB. My ability to see. Oh my god, that rhyme, guys! We were rhyming! Yay! Okay. Beat the sugar and butter together on high until smooth and cream, about 2 minutes. Scrape, blah, blah, blah. All right, well, we cannot do that right now. but we can set out the sugar. One and 3/4 cup of granulated sugar. Finally, I'm out of the bag. I have to get new big containers. We're gonna pretend that was 1 3/4 cup of sugar. AKA, I have no more sugar. And I thought I did, which is why I didn't buy any more. Now that we have our 1 3/4 cup of sugar, the button, I'm gonna push it. Alright, got some coffee to offset the super sweetness. Okay. Definitely not ready to be beaten. It said, no, don't beat me. I've done nothing wrong. You've done everything wrong. Alright, what else does it say? Let's see. Do not over whisk. La 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 la. Pour batter evenly into can. Scrape down the sides and fold the top of the bowl with a rubber spatula. As needed with mixer on low, add in dry ingredients until incorporated. With mixer, oh wait, we did not add the salt to the mix. I was like, wait, I feel like I forgot something. Baking soda, 1 teaspoon of salt. I'm using the Sharpie thing because I'm an adult and no one can stop me. slowly pour in milk until pour is run out. Combine, do not overmix. All right, let's measure out the good old milk. Half a cup of milk. Philip's lactose intolerant, so we have to buy a special kind of milk. His tummy doesn't like regular milk. Strawberry puree a little bit more time. You know what? I think we're gonna add in the red. Yeah, I'm gonna take this off. Sharpie, sharpie, sharp, 'cause I can. You know what? We're just gonna... Ooh, I look like I murdered something on my hands. Wanna do... Don't want to make it too red. Because, I mean, Usagi's supposed to be cute, you know? Bet you are into that, Faye. Alright. Ouchie, that is hot. I should have not put it there for that long. I just burnt myself. It's not a cooking adventure unless I burn myself. Oh yeah, that hits the spot. Okay. Oh, that works much, much better now. Alright. Sugar. Whisked on high. Is that about 2 minutes? Yeah, I'm just gonna call it 2 minutes. Add in, ooh, we need the vanilla extract. We have no sour cream because I'm an idiot. So, pure vanilla extract, 2 teaspoons. There we go. Ah, that is going to be extra vanilla-y. There we go. Leave out a little bit on that last pour. It's kind of like keep it in the realm almost. Butter, egg whites. Scrape down vanilla extract, dry ingredients. Kill cakes. Kill. Why am I having such a hard time with words today? Alright, you say what? 5 egg whites. Where is the egg whites? The batter will be slightly thicker. Sorry about this, guys. I'm like, the recipe doesn't tell you when to add in the cake or the eggs. Unless cakes don't actually need eggs. Frosting, breadcrumbs, powdered crumbs. Alright, let's see. Whisk cake flour, baking powder, soda, and salt together set aside. Using hand mixer or stand mixer, beat the butter and sugar together on high until smooth and creamy. That is not smooth and creamy. We're gonna have to go back to that. Oh, there we go. Beat egg whites on high until combined. There, haha! I knew I was missing something. Now comes the tedious task of egg whites. These should be at food temperature, room temperature. I think we can put the salt away. You put things away while you work to save up cleanup. Get off my ship. Oh, we need to let the strawberry puree cool down. Okay. So we're gonna put that in the freezer for right now. I realized that if I put the, egg whites in right now, or not egg whites, the strawberry puree with the egg whites, they're gonna cook the egg whites. So we gotta cool down the puree to add it. I'm smart. I'm so happy I caught that before I actually went and threw and put everything together. I'm smart sometimes. Well, you have been compromised, my good sir. We cannot allow compromised egg yolks in this household. Well, I'm happy I decided to take a bath after stream because I just got egg yolk, or yeah, egg white on me. How's everyone else's day going? before we jumped into cooking. I would like to know how's everyone doing right now? Oh wow, yeah, I'm gonna have to wash my dress too. It's got stuff on it. Oh, thanks, Crazy Riot! I appreciate the follow! Alright, we're on 3. Now this is 4. Appreciate the follow, Crazy. How are you doing today? I got yellow yolk in there that is going to turn that cake yellow. We don't want a yellow cake, we want a pink cake. Thanks for supporting us, Faye. I appreciate it, thank you. Now this is 5. Go. We do not want salmonella inside of this household. Like, my grandmother would always talk about salmonella anytime she had chicken in front of her. And, like, now I have a terrifying fear of getting salmonella as an adult. Do you want salmonella? Salmonella. Salmonella was an issue back in like the 50s and 60s because like mass producing and everything, and nobody knew like germ theory and whatnot. But like now as an adult, I'm like legitimately terrified of getting salmonella. Like if anything is slightly off with the chicken, if it doesn't look right, I'm just like, salmonella, we're just all gonna die. My grandmother was a very interesting character, I'll tell you. She's like a massive fixture inside of this like community, but it's only because she's like a massive fixture inside of my life and everything, but still. Such a character. I told somebody about her like today and like how, you know, she was Italian and from New York too, and the guy was like, that is a woman. That is a woman you do not want to upset. And I was like, oh, believe me, I know. Like, because she was Catholic, right? She would always be like, Mary, Jesus, and Joseph Christ, get out here now, Serena. And like, if she couldn't even get to Serena Jade and then my last name, so like if she only got Serena Jade out, I knew I was in the holiest of trouble because she was so angry she could not get my name. And that's when I knew to run. Not that I could run, but I knew that's when I was supposed to run. Holy of trouble. There was also one time where my grandpa was being like the stereotypical parent, right? Where it's like, get over here, and you'd be like, well, that's not my name, because you listed out a sibling name, but that was like, my grandpa did that to me once. He was like, Cheryl, get out here. And I come out and I'm like, I'm not Cheryl, Grandpa. And he's like, okay, Deborah, get out here. And I'm like, keep going. We got like 3 more people or 2 more people till you get to me. And he was like, Serena, I'm like, there you go, Grandpa, you got my name. I just like, I didn't think that would have ever happened to me, but it did finally. And like, when the time came, I was just like, yes, continue, go on, keep going. Don't you dare call me Sabrina, because that happens all the time. I'm like, you are my grandfather. You are supposed to know my name. From your product, I came forth. Checked it when I went back in there, so we're doing a little bit. It's got a little bit more time because I really don't feel like cooking my eggs. It's not what the stream is about. But yeah, so like, I really just wanted to do something nice for Usagi in her birthday because like, she's helped me in so many different ways when it comes to like making friends and everything, and I've just been incredibly thankful for being able to cosplay her and like basically being real life Sailor Moon, you know? Like, I used to get all the time, well, are you really named Serena? And I'm like, yeah, I really am. Like, so many people straight up thought I was like, just saying my name was the character's name, because that was like a thing back in like in the early con days where you'd be like, oh yeah, no, this is my real name. Isn't it so cool and like quirky and like coincidence? But like with me, mine is like, no, it's really coincidence. Because I was born 2 years before the manga even came out, right? So I'm much older, but it's so insane that I'm named Serena. I'm clumsy. I will trip up the stairs and down the stairs. It doesn't even matter. Like, it doesn't. I will trip them up and down. I like playing video games for way too long, and I'm chronically late to stream. Like, in real life, I have so much anxiety when I'm late to something that I'm like almost incapable of being late. But when it's stream, it's like, oh look, inside of my own house. So yeah, and like, I've had a couple friends tell me that they were really lonely, and then I came along, and I was just like, you're coming with me now. And I just keep, oh my god, Uzi, what did you clip? Oh my god, that's fantastic. Thank you for clipping that. Bless. From your project, I came for. So yeah, I've had a couple of friends like tell me they were really alone when, like, before I met them, and like I came along and I was like, Thou shalt not be alone anymore. I am here. Never fear. Only 6 seconds. But hey, that's like the perfect 6 seconds. Let's be realistic, you know? Yes, Riley was kidnapped. I like met her. I don't remember how I met her, but I came up and I was just like, oh, you're pretty cool. Now you're mine and you're never gonna get out and we're gonna go and do all these crazy things and run around and be hordes. Although that one guy at ALA, the Iron Man, was like, so Riley, Emma, and I yeah, I can see that based on. Wait, hey, were you around when I was at conventions in Arizona? I don't remember. I'm sorry if that's true. But like, Riley, Emma, and I all choose like a convention to go to together for like a friend convention. Since I was out of state, like since I was the first one to move out of state, right? So we all kind of just like meet up at one and have fun. And it was the year that Stan Lee died, and we were at ALA, and that was the year that we wore our Lolita Avengers costume. So Riley was Thor and I was Loki. And then another friend of ours was Hulk. And oh yeah, Nicole was also kidnapped too, but like, kidnapping Corgi cosplay is not that hard. All you have to be like, I have food, and she's like, food? You have food? Yes, you can kidnap me. So is it like really kidnapping if it's like willingly done? So we were at ALA. Okay, so yeah, we were at ALA and we're walking around. We just had gotten done with our photo shoot. And this one guy comes up to me and he's dressed as Iron Man, and I was Loki, obviously. But like when I went to go into the, get into the photo with him, he shoves me out of the photo and he's like, oh, I don't want Loki in it. And I'm like, go fuck yourself too, dude. Thanks. That was also the same ALA too, in which like this really creepy guy followed me to another Sailor Moon. It was like our punk Sailor Moon and costume contest, or not contest, but our costume group. And like I was walking around as punk Chibi Moon, like decked out in bright colors. That was also the time like I accidentally spilled an entire thing of red paint on my floor and everybody thought I murdered somebody. Yeah, it was the last for a reason, but we'll fix that in the future. But like, so I like walk past this guy and he's like, can I take a picture? And I'm thinking, oh, I gotta get to a photo shoot. I have a call time, basically, just like don't look at me. But I was like, okay, sure, yeah, you can take a picture of me. And then he was like, can I get your autograph? And I was like, yeah, sure. Why you would want my autograph when you don't even know me and I have 0 following? Whatever, sure, here you go. And like he tried talking to me afterwards and I was like, and nope. So I was like, oh, I'm really sorry to cut this off super short. I like have to go. Have a good con. Typical nice, politicking at cons and you're just like, I really don't want to talk to you. You give me the TVGBs type thing. So I get to my friend, and I was like, oh, thank God I made it. I got stopped by like this really creepy person on my way here. And all of a sudden I hear, can I get your autograph? And I was like, no! How did you, like, why did you follow me? How did you follow me? Because I walked quick. A few more minutes, or a few more minutes, and the puree is good to go. But yeah, so like, the guy followed me. I don't know how he kept up with me because, like, despite my size, I am like very talented at jumping in between people at cons and like getting where I need to go really quickly. That's part of being like a staff member so long. You learn how to walk in between the crowds at conventions. It's like when you have to be an aggressive driver, you learn how to be an aggressive walker. Hardcore parkour! Yeah, it's basically that. So, yeah, I just like was not super happy that he had found me. So then he like, I think kind of followed us to get like where we were going to get our photos taken. I stood there for like a few minutes and then like left, and I was like, okay, sweetie, I know you probably don't understand social norms because I don't even understand them, and like I've had years of counseling, but please don't follow us. It was really creepy. Although I did try pumpernickel bread at that one convention and it was really good, surprisingly. Oh no, I was about to say, I think that was the year where I just ate non-stop French toast sticks outside of our, from like this one diner outside of our hotel, but I didn't. That was like 2019. Where I just like kept being like, I really want French toast sticks. And that led to like 2019 just me being like eating French toast non-stop until I killed myself on it. Now I look at French toast and I'm just like, no more, thank you. That diner was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun going and hanging out there like after the convention, because it was just interesting to watch all the kids hanging out. 2019 was also the year that a car got set on fire. Cons are weird, guys. Like, I was telling one of my non-cosplayer friends about some of the, like, my adventures, and she turned to me and she's like, what do you even get yourself into? And I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, you remember that, Riley? It was like, I can't remember if we were woken up or we walked past it in the morning, or just like, the fuck happened there? It had something to do with like a jealous guy setting a car on fire because a girl turned him down even though she was like, you know, entangled with another paramour. AKA she had a boyfriend and said no. But guys never take it too far. No! Women are always the one that leads them on. And that will be my only comment about that for a while. No one else is eating this, so I can stick my finger in it all I want. I think that's good. Spatula. There we are. Let's double check the recipe before I just throw everything in there. Alright, let's see. Half a cup of reduced strawberry puree. There we go. There's half a cup. Ooh, I can make a strawberry turnovers tomorrow. We'll have a leftover strawberry puree. Alright, already added everything else that it called for. Let's double check. Alright, and then we just have to slowly pour in the milk. So the dry goes in. Let's see, wait. Scrape the bottom of the sides. Beat eggs on high until combined, about 2 minutes. Then beat sour cream and vanilla extract. Already did that. Okay, yep, gotta do dry first. Thank you, Riley, for catching that. I appreciate that. Where did it? Oh, there we go. I really should have done the dry ingredients in the smaller bowl. I see that now. Maximum efforts! Strawberry puree in before I did that. Oops. Oh well. To add in ingredients in a certain order because science, but strawberry puree, I don't think that's gonna make it a whole bunch different. See, this is why I love shifting my dry ingredients before I incorporate it into wet, because you don't get clumps. Like once you shift it, the likelihood of getting clumps is it's really reduced. You're back so quickly! You missed a, shh. Sifting? Is that it? Oh my god, I've been shifting. Time to add in my pink milk. Why it got be pink? Still use it. Mix is done. Time to use olive oil as a releasing agent. Why? Because I'm lazy. I don't feel like buttering and flour. Yeah, no, we're just gonna butter and flour my pan. Butter and flour my pan. My grandma used to make my grandpa. What did you miss? Uzi got a clip of me out of context. I don't know. What did he miss? Me talking about how grandma, if she couldn't get to like my last name, and it was like Jesus, Mary, Joseph, Christ, Serena, Jade, but she couldn't get to Ross, or yeah, Ross. You know, I was like super in trouble. That was one of the things. Couldn't get to the last name? You knew to run. Creepy Con, oh yeah, Creepy Con, guys, but not the one that I told you about, Engineer Boo, last night. Different one. It was at It was a innocent congoer who was like socially awkward and didn't get social conventions, you know? It was like, no, I don't want you to follow me to my photo shoot. It was kind of like, just because I was nice and talked to you a little bit does not mean I want you to follow me to my photo shoot. Just take a stick. Of course, my grandma would use margarine to like butter everything, but I don't have margarine. All right, Garrett. I feel like I should have just gone with like the spray. Get right in those cracks. Want to make sure nothing gets stuck. Take like a nice little get her down. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that on the other one. I don't want to do this again. But I've like already dedicated myself to this, so. Me, I don't want to do this. I've already dedicated. Also me. Also me. No need for flour now. Oh wow, we've been streaming for 2 hours already, guys. I'm proud of us. Mainly I'm proud of me, but I'm proud of you guys sticking with me through insanity. I know, right? Yes! Maybe I'll do like a command so that way we could all be like, yay! Ah. So one of my lighting, like one of my lights is off to the side and I keep walking into it. Lifeblood? wish people could smell how good this is. Oh, this smells so good. I've never been good at scraping. My grandma would get everything out of a bowl. I don't know how that woman had patience for that. Like, it was always weird. Grandma had a short temper, but there were some things she could just sit there and methodically do. Oh no! I've become my grandmother's and mother's child. I smell everything for myself. Alright, we got our cake and do you love making cupcakes but hate all the hard cupcake work? I sure do. Well, forget everything you know about cupcakes and say hello to the Cupcakeinator. The cupcake and what? The Cupcakeinator. Yes, my best friend Jordan and I memorized the entire scene from Cat in the Hat about the cupcakes. Cat, your tail. I'm not saying we're gonna sue, I'm just saying we have a case. Do you love making cupcakes but hate all the hard cupcake work? Cupcake a what? Cupcakeinator. About Jordan is like we grew up together and we basically like raised each other by like trolling each other. Like if anyone wants to figure out why I am a gigantic troll, it is because of Jordan, right? We were stuck in an area so we were like stuck with each other and we would have like knockout, drag out verbal fights with each other. And we would have to learn how to deal with it because we would be stuck with each other for an entire weekend. So, I already did, I had water. I just had water. Unless you mean caffeinate. Well, fully hard to do that. But, so, Jordan and I would learn what not to do based on like harassing each other. So we would learn cringy shit just to troll everyone. Like, we would troll each other. There was like an entire Christmas break where she kept saying Subway eat fresh, and it was like right before they used Subway, like the eat fresh slogan. So the entire time I was like, Subway, shut up. And she was like, BS, BS, and I'm like, bologna sandwich, you know, just really cringy crap like that. But we learned Cat in the Hat because we just liked that cringy stuff. We were cringe masters, you know? All right, since the cakes, good catch. Since the cakes are cooking, I am going to BRB, take a bathroom break, and then, you know, let everyone come back. Bologna! Our animal wild child does the same repetitive. Yes. Yes, I did. Yes, I do. So yeah, quick break. We're gonna take a, 5-minute. We'll reconvene. I really hate Benadryl and the fact that it makes me sleepy. Because, like, otherwise I'm gonna be sniffling the entire time and I just don't want to deal with that. Alright, we'll be back. Oh, Atlas. Okay, I see. about that. I thought my sound alerts, like the little bits that you could do, was working, and then I checked like on, you know, the website or on the actual my channel itself, and it looks like it's not working. So I will definitely take a look at that and see how to fix it, because I thought I got all the important stuff. Alright, checking on. Alright, toothpick test.
No, God, please, no, 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 no.
Did it work? I see you used a sound alert. Alright, that is not done yet. Still need a little bit more. Alright, then I will take a look at that after stream, because I like sound alerts. They're a lot of fun. It's what I hear in my head. Anyways. Okay. Gotta wash. Where did you go? There we are. Need to wash the feeders really quickly. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I didn't add in the browser, like the link into OBS, because I didn't know that's what something you had to do, and I forgot it on that. So, fix that after stream. Okay, oh no! I don't have any more granulated sugar to stabilize my whipped cream with. Alright, back to Google really quickly. Because normally I just put a bunch of sugar inside of like heavy whipping cream and call it good. Cream recipe with no sugar. Sugar-free whipped cream. Well, I don't care about your preamble. Just give me what I need. That is still sugar. It says sugar-free powdered sugar. It's still sugar. That was a lie. And I don't appreciate it. Apparently you don't have to put sugar inside of whipped cream. Okay, to be fair, yes, preparation is key. But I thought I had extra sugar inside of a container because I split up my bags of sugar in between 2 different containers. So I went to go grab more sugar while you were gone, and it was like I ran out. Like, I was almost prepared except for like the sour cream and then now the sugar, but that's only because I thought I had more sugar. I would have put like granulated sugar on my list because if I had known I didn't have extra underneath the cupboard. I have like brown sugar, but I don't really want to put that in my stuff, you know? So it's not that I wasn't prepared, it was just that I misremembered something. Hey, baby.
Hello.
Everyone say hi to Philip.
I don't know where the camera is.
It's right there.
No. No.
Yes, he's a butt. You have a butt.
I will grope your butt
Come
in
on.
front of your community.
Please don't.
Hello.
Creepers will like clip that and follow like.
Good. As long as I know who the butt that is.
Yes, it is the husband. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna have you whatever these are. Ooh, I can put the red stuff on it.
Yeah. If you give me a minute, you'll have whipped cream too. Hey, don't turn that on just yet. You need to put this in there before you put that.
I know, but I can still hit the button.
Oh my lord. Oh my lord. I love you.
Go in! You did.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
Philip, what are you doing?
Sitting in your chair.
Okay. You can read the comments.
I don't know if I want to.
Alright. Cake is done. We take the cake out to cool it down.
Oh, they were commenting on my butt. Rude.
Yes, they comment on everyone's butts.
Rude.
No, ban thyself, which I did not. Haha. What? Oh, yeah. Oh, I almost had a moment where I'm like, did my hand mixture die? Mixture? Oh my god. Did you really just crawl on the floor to grab my butt?
Yeah.
I love you so much.
You can't see it.
I'm not even gonna argue with this logic right now.
I'm invisible.
Oh, you know one thing? I was thinking about what Garrett asked in the chat. He was like, what's one thing that you believed as a kid that was like utterly ridiculous? I believe that rhinoceroses were triceratops.
They are biceratops.
Biceratops?
Well, sorry, they are bicorns.
Yeah, but like I was at the zoo with my mom when I was 3 and I just like remember running behind her and being like, "Mommy, it's a triceratops. It's going to get us." And like I was so terrified of this rhinoceros because I thought that it was going to attack me. Like I started crying. That was one thing I believed as a kid. Chat for a minute while I do this.
No need. You can continue.
I don't want to, like, this is loud.
I feel like it's warm now, but also like deflated.
Yeah, a little bit. They do not reheat well. They turned you into a hashtag.
Bro, just speaks in meme or is speaking in emoji, and I understand that person. sneaking around with a plate?
Yes, that is exactly right. You gave them ammunition and they went with it. Remember, I'm cultivating a community that is a troll like me.
Let's lay in the kitchen and grope your butt. You can't see it.
Not bad. Could use a little sugar, but we're out of it.
Is it made of sugar?
No, this is just heavy whipping cream. You can add sugar to make it more like...
Frosting.
Yeah. Also, Power Wagon, Philip does not understand your emoji game. First off, also, Power Wagon can speak, he just chooses to use emoji. We don't shame anyone for their lifestyle on this channel.
Shame people for being robots. You might be a robot.
I don't know, Power Wagon, are you a robot? Well, of course I'm starting a cult. Duh. Did you guys not think that was not on a list to do? Like... Huh?
When you whack the bowl of caps out, you're on you.
Oh, it does?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thanks for letting me know. Alright.
The fog is rolling in.
The fog is rolling in.
Would have been better day one when you made these.
Hmm?
Would have been much better when you made these day one.
Oh yeah.
Basically, it's elephant ears.
I'll definitely make it,
I don't think I want any more.
apparently we're so cute.
They're adorable.
We are. Next time I make them, I'll definitely make sure to, make whipped cream and everything. I thought that being with, like, the taco, or, like, the meat that Jasmine gave us, it would be, you know, a little bit better, but,
The problem was the meat was too neutral.
yeah. Thank you, Garrett. Okay, so this is still a little warm. That's why we took it out of the pan. I kept this as like a cooling rack. It's from like a broiler type pan that I never used. But yeah, you know, it's cute. It gets work done. What? Are you am I not a cool cooking show? This is why I love my spouse so much.
And now he's watching you.
Yes, he's watching me. Also, if I started a cult, it would be a cult to do good things and to be a good person. So I really don't understand, like, how that would be a bad thing. It's like Serenaism, the religion of Serena, the worship of Serena. I asked Philip if he wanted to join it the other night, and he's like, no, I don't need that heresy in my life. What?
No.
I love you. Are you waiting for the cake to be done?
I'm enjoying some cold coffee because I can.
Like a gentleman.
Yeah.
So dignified. Also, they keep cutting or like clipping certain aspects of the stream, and I'm like, really excited to watch it afterwards.
Okay.
I'm trying to like think of any other things that I believed as a kid that I don't believe as in the. Are you okay? You just made like the biggest sour lemon face.
Bitter.
Oh. I didn't think you were gonna want any coffee, that's why I didn't take it out of the mug.
This is by the Fox Toys.
The Fox Spirit. Okay, well, if cooking cosplay streams are like an interest of someone's, I will definitely do that.
Excellent. I'm going to pick up a spaceship in there. Thanks now.
I love you. Are you playing with your wife?
No. He's incognito.
He's gone.
Incognito.
I know. I'm having a difficult word day.
I know words aren't hard. I get it.
I don't need your sass.
Love your deflated ball pit.
Okay, yeah, I know. The ball pit is deflated, sadly. I love you. So, I've got good news and bad news. The ball pit is set up.
So dead.
But the balls are dead. The altitude pressure was not kind to them upon transit. Thank you. Thank you, Garrett, for the support. Oh, shit. I have like so much stuff like right here, like flour and everything. I don't want to wash this tonight. Like when it's like something like this, I don't wash it every single time I wear it because it's like not dirty, but it is dirty now. All right. I think this is good enough to put some frosting on finally. So. Maybe not. Emojis are... That's fair. Okay, yeah, that was definitely not ready to go on. It's okay. This is why we have paper towels. It's fine. I think the next time we do a baking stream, we're going to be doing Indian fry bread, since I did that. No, the heat from the cake heated it up and it melted it, so the cake's still too warm. Take you off. I'm gonna put it in the freezer for a little bit again, just to speed up the process. rye bread is pretty good, especially when you make it with tacos. My grandma's recipe is like super simple to follow, and it's like really rich and delicious, so it'll be a lot of fun to cook it. Okay, so the cakes are inside the freezer for a little bit. Let's unpack. Let's finally unpack. They look like little suckers. Isn't that cute? Call it hand violence. Also, we just got our first hashtag. We're gonna keep that a thing. I gotta write down a note to like make it into merchandise at some point. Hashtag plate face. Hashtag plate face. I don't know, I'm just having a hashtag plate face day. I don't know, it felt cute, might delete it later. We fighting over bread? I don't want anyone to fight over bread, but I mean, yes, we will if we have to. Yes, do it. Yes. I really love my marriage. Like, Philip is so supportive and everything. And he just, like, always makes me laugh. Like, no one gets me to laugh as much as Philip does. I mean, it's pretty hard to, like, get me to laugh. But Philip always manages to get one out of me every single day. Even though he does, that boy drives me insane. I mean, like, the fox is still looking at me. I am still going to enjoy cake in a bath tonight. I deserve it. Oh, there's 18. So technically Usagi's going to be 28 on the birthday cake, but that's okay. And then everything goes into the dishwasher and I don't have to clean a single thing. Right before we left Colorado, I decided to start wearing like earbuds with music playing in the background. It makes the entire streaming process less stressful for me. Music is always like a way I decompress. I'm constantly playing it, and like when you tell me I can't listen to music and expect me to do something, then I just cannot function. So like ever since I started doing this, it's been so much easier to stream. Yes, dishwasher is life. I wish I could like have a playlist that everyone can listen to, but you know, Twitch and copyright system and everything. But yeah, it's really exciting to share my grandma's recipes with everyone. I mean, like, she's been collecting like newspaper like articles and everything about cooking, but still, it's fun just to share meals she made when I was younger with me, with everyone else. Because my grandma was a good cook. Although I think she was a kitchen witch. Without like realizing she was a kitchen witch, you know? Yes, plate face is a thing. I am definitely clipping that, and we're just gonna keep it around forever. Measuring spoon does not belong in the fridge. Nope, you are still warm on the bottom, my dude. Hashtag plate face. Yeah, you stepped away like right as Philip came in for food. I'm super excited for the sprinklers. Sprinklers, sparklers. I'm super excited for the sparklers. I really wanted like really big sparklers, but it was like, I don't know if I should trust myself with sparklers on a cake. Although I'm pretty sure if Philip saw me, Philip wouldn't even know if I didn't tell him. He doesn't know half the crap unless I tell him I did it. Hashtag I'm not sorry about that. Wait, I tell Philip everything. Hashtag I really am not sorry because I do tell him everything. Alright, excuse me. Why are you stuck together? Sprinklers. Yes, it would be messy. What? Did you like... I think they're stuck together. Did you... There we go. I don't want to break them. We're doing delicate surgery on stream. Alright, yeah. No! Oh well. Delicate surgery. And watch as she delicately moves upward the candle. Separating the conjoined. What's 28 kids in one? Separating the conjoined candles. This part of the process is the most dangerous of them all. One wrong moves and the entire evening can die in one bloody fell swoop. There will be lifelong consequences, but she's doing her best, and anything should be more better than this fate they've been subjected to. I really need to stop watching so many medical documentaries. butter knife, okay? No harm can come out of a butter knife. Also, I'm surprised no one made a comment about the fact that I was using an actual knife, like a sharp one, to rip open bags earlier. Y'all are slacking, yo. Oh! Hi, Mary. She probably doesn't even remember Auntie Serena. I did teach her child. I taught Riley's child the Illuminati sign. That was fun. All right. We did the best we could. We did the best we could. I'm sorry, I'll get better. Oh, I love her so much. Alright, that's all taken care of. Because yelling at a machine will make it work faster. I am still very upset that I couldn't find orange sugar. Also, Mary, do not do this at home. I am a professional. In the future, I hope getting getting a camera that will like look right at me instead of me like. Oh, she left. Excellent. I don't have to be a role model right now. Like, yes. Whenever I'm in Sailor Moon, I always feel like I have to be extra cautious about my behaviors because I'm a kid's character. I have so many little kids coming up at me at cons thinking I'm like actually Sailor Moon. So like I don't like cussing while I'm in Sailor Moon, strangely. I don't like smoking and like with my vape while I'm in Sailor Moon. I had somebody try taking my photo at a convention while I was wearing Christmas Moon, so I was like Santa Claus. And that was when I decided I'm not going to vape in Sailor Moon anymore because people are going to try and get a photo of me doing it because it looks cool. I don't... Get off my finger! But after that, I was just like, I don't want anyone taking a photo because I don't know what kind of kid, I don't know who's going to see it. I don't want a little kid being like, Sailor Moon does this. You can do it based on anyone else but Sailor Moon. Get off my finger. Because like, little kids come up to me all the time. And it's the cutest thing. We were down in Tucson doing our Christmas Moon shoot. And this little girl comes up to me and she just is like, has like this awestruck face on her. And I look at her and I'm like, hi, how are you? And her mom's behind her and I'm just trying to like talk with this little girl. And her mom's like, oh no, she's a gigantic Sailor Moon fan. I was like, you are? Oh, yay. And her mom was like, okay, I think her name was Cindy. She's like, okay, Cindy, you can ask her for a photo. And so I looked at the little girl, I'm like, do you want a photo? Because like I got down and I was like, do you want a photo? And she was just like, so, you know, I go up and I get back up and I look around and I was like, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, get over here now! And I went back to the little girl. I'm like, I'm getting my scouts for you. They'll be so happy to meet you. But like I turned around and I was just like, get over here now! Yeah, and you don't think of that while you're making the costume. You think of a bunch of other things while you do it. And then you get into a convention setting and you have like this little gremlin flying out of nowhere, crotch checking you, and you're just like, where are your parents? Why is this happening? Please stop. And like eventually the parents come up after them running, be like, oh my god, they just wiggled their way out of you. And I'm like, okay. But I'm like, oh wait, I'm so short that they just go straight there. And I'm just like, what is going on here? Please stop. You are not my child. But yeah, no, so I don't want that to be some kid's perception. And on the flip side, I don't want their perception of a character to be ruined because they like know that this is a grown-up activity and they don't realize that it's, you know, somebody's choice. So I just don't want to like ruin a kid that isn't mine. I don't have kids to ruin them, so I don't want to like ruin my own kid. Because to them, they don't know that I'm not Sailor Moon. To them, I am Sailor Moon. Now with Azula, she's a bad guy. You know she's bad. Plus also, you know, dragon. You know? So when Azula starts vaping and looks like a dragon, oh well, she's a firebender. She's supposed to smoke. So like, I'm not as uptight about Azula and what I do in her, because it's like, oh, I know she's a bad guy. So I can kind of like weasel my way around a little bit more in like that character. So, yeah, I just don't want to destroy somebody's love of a character. Yes, kids are hard. All right, let's try this. I just want to make sure kids leave like meeting me all happy and excited. Yeah, I know, like, but, like, when I say I can get a, like, wiggle around a little bit more in Azula, I mean, like, I go to a smoker's corner and hide, and if I see a kid, like, I'll stop vaping, just in case they come up to me, but with a Sailor Moon, like, I go out of my way to make sure no one can see me vape in Sailor Moon, like, I will go behind a building where no one's walking by and still keep a constant vigilant eye out. Yeah. Like, I go to, like, I get on other vapors who sit around in like a restaurant and start vaping because I'm like, you do realize that's incredibly rude. It's still smoking, right? Like, I don't care if it's not the same. It's still the same. Be conscientious of other people. Like, I've gone up to people at cons and just be like, get the fuck out of the hotel. Go vape outside. Like a normal fucking person. But yeah, no, I'm just really conscientious where, like, when I'm in a children's character, I'm really conscientious of what I do in them and if there's children around. Now, if there's not a lot of children around, like in Azula, I don't really care, you know? But no, I'm really conscientious. Kids have emotions and they can understand things even though it's not very complex a lot of the time. and the concept's somewhat lost on them, like nuances and everything, but still. Good enough, I'm not gonna cut the top off. I think the craziest experience I ever had in Azula, other than being drunk on a table of screaming out, "I'm Princess Azula, fear me." Yeah, kids are smarter than what they're giving credit for, so it's just kind of like, gotta walk that fine line. But I was running another panel at that same con. Right, so I was running a panel at that same con, and it was a daytime panel, but it was like I had pretty much the entire cast of Avatar: The Last Airbender there, including Toph, Butch Toph, and we were walking back to the hotel because we were getting, food, and a bunch of these kids come up and they start losing their mind that they're seeing Azula, walking back, from lunch, and they like really wanted to get a bunch of different photos, and I was like, I can take one. I have like, I don't have time a lot. I'm really sorry. I gotta book it. I've got, programming I gotta go handle. And somehow the kids managed to get into the convention. I don't know how they did it. They didn't have passes. They didn't even attend the convention. But they managed to get past security and come up and just be like, "Can we get your photo now?" I was like, how did you guys get here? Where are your parents? Right? Like, I was like, that's dedication. You tracked me down. They didn't even know which, panel room I was going into either. So I was just like, that dedication, yeah, you can get a photo. And they had, an iPad from their parent. Oh, that's why they couldn't get a photo. It's because they didn't have, any mobile device on there that could take a photo at the time. So, they tracked me down, had a mobile device, and at that point, dun dun dun. But at that point, I'm just like, you tracked me down, you got a mobile device. Yeah, you can have as many goddamn pictures as you want. Jeez, that is dedication right there. But they lost their minds, and I thought it was really cute. They still didn't, they did not even have enough time to put on shoes. They were playing in the fountains outside of the convention center itself, so. Because that's the thing in Arizona. They'll put, fountains in, community centers, or, in, particular centers where you can go and play in the water. Yeah, seriously, respect the hustle. I was just like, damn. All right, 1 second. There's frosting everywhere, but whatever. Okay. Time for sprinkles! Oh wait, that's why I had my phone on. It's like I can turn off my phone. I'm not using it for a recipe. I need it to see what you guys are saying. Alright, are we ready for the sprinkles? Oh, okay, bye, Garrett. Sprinkles, 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 sprinkles. I realize I'm gonna have to police clips from the stream because there's gonna be creepers. Oh well. Worth it. I'm gonna have to use these sprinkles again somehow. We'll make another cake with them because I'm never gonna eat them outside of this. I don't even like sprinkles that much, but I was just like, what should I do for a middle schooler who's turning 30? Obviously, you need sprinkles. Alright, candles! This is kind of like my birthday cake too, since my birthday's like in 21 days. I am not excited about it, but then again, I am never excited about my birthday. So much trauma. It's like next to impossible to enjoy my birthday. So many candles. Candles! I'm just enjoying and living the moment. Spent like, what, 3 hours baking this cake? Yee. Alright, I'm gonna readjust the camera so that way we can all enjoy before I blow out candles. dark so we can properly blow out the candles. Let's turn this on really quickly so we can get a nice. Now I'm going to take a photo for posterity's sake. I know I said that wrong, but I don't care. I do not care. Instagram. All right. Now that we got that, are we ready to sing happy birthday? Happy birthday. Wait, that's way too early. Yep. Oh, thank God Garrett's not around to critique my lighting of candles. Oh, oh, oh. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Stop there for a second.